Good morning, LTSM community. Today is Monday, May 10th, 2021. Thank you for being here. It's 6:45 a.m. And thank you for joining me today for the morning meditation session. For those of you who might be new here, each day, especially during virtual learning, we meet at 6:45 a.m. to practice Vipassana meditation. Meditation focused and centered around the breathing. We practice this meditation for a few different reasons. We know that meditation has certain physical, mental, cognitive benefits to our lives. And so through the practice of meditation, what we hope to achieve is improvements in each of those states of our being. And in addition, give ourselves a tool to use in the moments when life becomes difficult, overwhelming, or feels like we're not sure what to do. Through the practice of especially Vipassana meditation, we create a foundation in which we can go back to and and experience or balance ourselves during the day when we need it. Also, meditation helps us more than anything to be present in the moment, while at the same time not being reactive to the moment, but being proactive about constructing our mental, physical, and emotional response. And I'm laughing today because the dog is taking part in the meditation. But I think that illustrates the point very well. That even though many times parts of life are out of our control, I don't have 100% control over where the dog goes or what she decides to do. But I do have control over myself. I do have control over how I react to the dog. I do have control over how I feel about the dog. And through meditation, these are the exact same things that we are practicing, that we're cultivating, like a muscle. Meditation is very similar to a muscle in the same way. Over time, it gets stronger, more effective, and can do more for you. But you have to practice. That's the main idea. And so we're going to talk today because it's Monday, the first day of the week. Usually I like to talk about or focus on a different aspect each day. Since it's Monday, we should talk about deep breathing because this is the this is the basis of the exercise. So during this Vipassana meditation, we're going to practice deep breathing techniques. It's important to mention that deep breathing is breathing that happens down here in the stomach and in the abdomen. So that means that when we inhale through our nose, when we take in air, we should feel the abdomen expand, fill up with air, like you were inflating a little balloon in your stomach. And as we exhale, we should feel the opposite. We should feel it contract. We should feel the air coming out of our stomach. We should suck in that gut, and um, then from there we will continue on in the same pattern, inhaling, expanding, and exhaling, contracting. And we're going to focus our attention in that exact process. So we're going to pay attention to our bodies as they fill with air, and then as they empty themselves of air. And of course, during the meditation, we might get distracted. A dog might come up to us and want to play with the ball. A sound outside of our room or outside of our home uh, may take our attention away from ourselves, but this is exactly the practice that we are in, which is that when that happens, we work on bringing our attention back to our breathing. So as you find yourself being distracted, running away, or jumping to the next idea, maybe thinking about something that happened in the past, maybe worrying about something that will happen in the future. When we notice ourselves doing these things, we'll simply notice, and then we'll go back to the breathing. And so we're going to begin making sure that our body is in a nice, straight, aligned position. Usually we practice meditation sitting. However, we can also practice standing or uh, laying down. Yes. Okay. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. So we're going to find ourselves in a nice, comfortable seated position. And then we're going to begin by inhaling, feeling that expansion, feeling that growth in our abdomen, in our stomach, as we open up our lungs and expand the capacity to take in air. Inhaling, experiencing fullness, and then exhaling, exhaling until there's nothing left in our lungs, and experiencing emptiness. And then inhale, and exhale. In and out. Paying attention to ourselves, paying attention to the air entering and leaving the body. Inhale. Each inhalation a little longer, a little slower, a little calmer than the previous one. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. In and out. In and out. Continuing now at your own speed. Thank you very much for your presence this morning. Thank you for accompanying. I hope that you, your families, and your communities are safe. Please take care of each other. Please promote peace.